Hey gang, Chris Holste here with Performance Calls, and today I'm going to be showing you what I feel is the most effective spread you can be running in the late season or anytime you're hunting pressured Canada geese in the field. So let's get started. As always, we're going to set up with the wind at our back ideally. Hopefully you got good wind conditions for the day. We're going to have our blinds facing out here, and this is going to be our, as you can guess, where we're hoping that the geese are going to land here. What makes this spread so effective is we also have these two little landing zones, or escape holes as I like to call them, as an addition to our preferred landing zone up here. If the normal spread that I run early in the mid-season is just your classic horseshoe here, and there would be decoys in here and decoys in there. In the late season, or anytime you're hunting pressured geese, they have a tendency not to like to fly over goose decoys or other geese. So we take advantage of this instinct on that goose so that if they decide to exercise it, we can capitalize on it. And I'll show you a classic example of how that happens. Ideally, the geese are going to be approaching from out here, and they're going to land right in our landing hole, and all four blinds are going to be able to have good shots at them. But what often happens in the late season, they approach, and they've been pressured a lot. They see something they don't like or hear something they don't like, and they start to bail out. And a lot of times what they'll do, if you don't have any of these escape holes, is they'll just do a classic 180 and bail out on you. You may get a shot, you might not. At best, it's a marginal shot for a couple of guys. Well, if you have this broken horseshoe set up, what'll happen is a lot of times when the geese get a little in this range in here and they start getting squirrely, instead of doing a 180, they see this other area that's got no decoys underneath them and they're bail out. Well, guess what? These two blinds here, they welcome those geese with a load of BBs or number twos. Same thing can happen down here. Instead of doing a 180, if they're approaching on this side of the spread, they take the escape route down below, and these two give them a little hello. So you can see how these little escape holes or landing zones can offer not everybody a good shot, but at least a couple members of your party will have great shots at some low flying geese. And if you have any numbers of geese working you that day, you're going to start killing a fair share of birds. So how are you going to set this spread up in the morning? It's pretty simple. You want to put about 2/3 of your decoys up around the blinds here, and then from there you're going to have a little gap in here of about 20 yards at 45 degrees, and you're going to have another pod of decoys up in here and another pod of decoys up in here. These two pods here equal about 1/3 of your goose decoy spread. Now ideally you don't want to have any geese farther than your farthest shot that you want to take. With steel shot, that's around 45 yards. So the next time that you're hunting some late season or pressured geese, try using this setup, and I guarantee you'll start killing more birds and put a little bit of a smackdown on those geese. Good luck.